Hey ladies and gentlemen, once again welcome to this channel. If you're watching this channel for the first time, always take a second to subscribe to our channel so that we can grow together. Ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited day for Raila Odinga is 15th of February this month. That's about 13 days to go to the great African Union Chair election day that is going to be determined by the African head of states. Remember that Raila Odinga has been doing a series of campaigns in seeking support for his bid to be elected as the AUCC chair for Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I had early shared with you the list of countries that were supporting Raila Odinga. I can repeat that remember that up to now the countries that are fully confirmed were 20, but we have other new countries that have added up to the list. But the 21st countries that I gave you last week were Mauritius, Togo, Equatorial Guinea, we have Gambia, Senegal, DRC, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Burundi, Seychelles, Ghana, South Sudan, Guinea-Bissau, Angola, Algeria, and Republic of Congo. And ladies and gentlemen, in those countries, Raila Odinga and President Ruto have made trips in the past 1 week to mostly North Africa, where I know right now the vote of Nigeria is one vote that is included in that list. That makes it 21 countries. Then there was that state visit to Egypt. I think also there was a cut deal that it's highly likely that Egypt will support Raila Odinga. That's 22 countries. If you include the vote of Kenya, which is not in those 20 countries because it's automatic, that's 24 countries. That's 23 countries, ladies and gentlemen. Then I think we are going to get the vote of Mauritius as one of the... okay, Mauritius is in the list because I saw Raila Odinga going to Mauritius, but it's also confirmed. So those are 23 countries, ladies and gentlemen. And just to remind you is that that AUCC bid entails you getting 2/3 of the heads of states voting. Remember that vote is made by heads of states. Those are president and prime ministers, because the countries that are led by prime ministers, the heads of states from those countries. So, ladies and gentlemen, getting 2/3 of those countries. Remember that in Africa we have about 54 countries. So, if you get, but of those 54 countries, we have 5 who are banned from voting. So we remain with 49 heads of states. So 2/3 of 49 is 33 countries that plus you need to win that AUCC election. But one of my viewers did ask me what happens if you win without reaching the 2/3 required number, because it's possible that you can win with 28 or 29 or 30, but the following candidate maybe other 25. So what happens is that there is what we call re-election, where these candidates lobby elections. There is lobbying that is done where these heads of states reconsider their opinions or their options, and a voting is taken again and again until at the end of the day one candidate manages to get 2/3, which is 33 plus countries of the heads of states will be voting come February 15th of this month. Ladies and gentlemen, the real chances are not bad off, but this is a very, very difficult election or bid to fully be confident about. Out of those countries that I have read for you, some of these heads of state move with a lot of issues. Remember, like the DRC issue. I think we have already lost that vote because of the issue that is ongoing between DRC and President Ruto's involvement. And a lot of things will be impactful in determining who really carries the day. But for Raila Odinga, chances are a bit good for him, and there is an high possibility that Raila at the end of the day will carry the day. But remember that this election is just more than the friendship. It also includes international issues, African issues, and a lot of policies regarding or in relations with different countries. As and ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting to see whether Raila Odinga will carry the day. If it doesn't carry, remember, it has a very huge implication in determination of the Ruto's 2027 presidency. And I did a video to tell you how that analyzed how that has a huge impact on the 2027 re-election of President Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, another story that there have been rumors that are ongoing that government is considering bringing Rigathi Gachagua back on board. And we saw Didmas Barasa make a statement and claiming that there is a possibility that the Rigathi Gachagua will be reached upon and brought to book. And I have been asking myself, why should government consider Rigathi Gachagua after his impeachment? This is because, and I have always said this, if Mount Kenya is solid, it will be very, very difficult to win against a solid Mount Kenya. Because those guys have up to 4 million votes. They only need plus 3 million votes, 3.5 million votes to make someone president. Their stake with any community is a very, very close case to whoever they are running against, be it President Ruto, be it any candidate. If Mount Kenya is united, they come with about 4.5 million votes. They go to Kambani, they get 2 million votes. They're already at 6.5 million votes. And then they seek other votes from the entire nation. It's very difficult to beat a solid Mount Kenya, and that's a fact that the government knows very well. And that's the only reason that Didmas Barasa had to make that statement that that they are considering, or they will consider bringing Rigathi Gachagua when time comes to the table, so that they can seek his support to gaining re-election. But do you think Rigathi Gachagua can reason or listen to work with President Ruto once again? You can tell me that in the comment section. Can Rigathi Gachagua consider working with President Ruto? As for me, I know it's something very impossible, because Rigathi Gachagua is a man who understands politics very well. If you work with President Ruto, then you lose it once and forever. You will never gain trust of Kenyans in any election to come. That will be the end of him. Kenyans will consider him as a person who betrayed them, because right now Rigathi Gachagua is very popular. A lot of Kenyans are sharing his statements. He's the one who's coming out to address issues that Kenyans want to listen to. And if he folds his ambitions and runs to work and moves to work with the President Ruto, I don't think even Mount Kenya will support that ambition, to that bid to the fullest. It will lead to a divided Mount Kenya region. And other ladies and gentlemen, that's only but my opinion. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. Other than, if you're watching this channel for the first time, always remember to subscribe and like this video. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.